So today I'll be combining two products together. The Western Digital Blue 1TB model, SN570 and NVMe SSD with a Sabrent SSD to PCIe slot with aluminum heatsink add-on card. I don't know if it's going to work in my computer or if these computers work together, if these drives work together well. All I know is the Sabrent USB Type-C tool, it works, but I had to format the C drive every time I used it, and it doesn't hold memory. You can't transfer to computer data very well with it, so it always needed to be reformatted whenever I plugged it in order to get it to work. So I'm going to see if this one works for me. I'll install it in my computer and let's go.
So I installed it now and everything's running properly, but the glitch is my bus interface for the video card is now running at 8 times PCIe 3.0 instead of 16 times PCIe 3.0. That'll make a difference when I upgrade to a new video card, because PCIe 4.0 is now a standard, and at 4K you kind of need that speed. So we'll see what happens when I get a new video card. Like right now, it won't make that much of a difference with the 1080 Ti, but with something heftier, it would make a difference. And I'll show you the video here. This is when I installed it on the wrong PCIe slot, the PCIe 2.0 slot at the bottom. I didn't know it was going to be 2.0 at the bottom. And I got 18. I kind of freaked out. I didn't know why it was so slow. I got 1800 megabytes a second and 1600 megabytes a second read instead of 2700 and 3500, which was the website testing it. But right now I do get the specifications. I get 3.6 gigabytes a second in the PCIe 3.0 slot. So the information is right here. One PCIe Express slot running at 16 times. So for optimal performance, if only one PCIe graphics card is installed, ensure to install in the first slot. So that's the speed slot. And the second slot is when it's populated, they both go down to 8-time mode. So they share bandwidth. And then the third slot is this one, a PCIe X 16 time running at 4 times. So PCIe 4 times and PCIe X 1 times conform to PCIe X standard 2.0, not 3.0. So the third slot, when I put the SSD expansion card into it, it was running at PCIe 2.0. And that's what gave me this speed instead of this speed. So we could take a look at it. Well, it's just the one right under the video card. And that's about it. Otherwise, the Sabrent, PCIe, NVMe, M.2 slot, expansion card works well. It's just if you have constraints on your motherboard, you might not want to do that if you have too many constraints on your motherboard where it's slowing your video card too much. But I know that 8 times to 16 times isn't a big deal for a 1080 Ti.